you guys. We are okay. This is Aja. We're gonna introduce her now, and she's gonna go. Bye, Aja. Love you. I'm Juicy Mama,
and I'm Jess,
and we are 2/3 of. Say with me.
Third Strike Production.
Yes. And we're just here to catch a vibe. This is the brand new first episode of
Happy Birthday,
the WELP Reviews.
to you.
A concept created by Juicy Mama and accompanied by some of my closest friends in the Third Strike Production.
Yeah.
You know, people will go to a business, they'll go to a gym, they'll go somewhere, and if they have a bad time, they're going to write a Yelp review about that, about the person, about the place, X, Y, and Z. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the average person just having the ability to do that shit because it's fucking annoying.
Straight up.
So why don't we flip the roles? Let's reverse the roles a little bit. And why don't I, as the person working in the customer service, review you as the customer?
Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Flip it and reverse it, as someone wise once said. I think it was Socrates or something like that. But
I thought it was Michelangelo, but maybe.
Maybe they both could have said
They
it.
both. Maybe they both said it.
Yeah. And so speaking of, let's get into some stories and some tales of times that were had.
They were had.
Okay, so I work at this bougie gym. And I had this woman call me the other day, and she's on the phone, and she's like so exacerbated. She's like, I need to speak to a manager right fucking now. Like, I'm so sick of these back and forth emails. Like, I need to get in touch with a manager, or need to be corporate. It needs to be corporate, like, to say the least. And I was like, oh my gosh, well, like, you know, like, what can I do? And she's like, you need to transfer me to a manager right now. Like, something really fucking bad happened. So I'm like freaking out, right? I'm like, oh my God,
right.
like, you know, I'm wondering what happened between her and like maybe an employee. Like, I don't really know, girl. So I'm like nervous. Call my manager, tell her what's happening. I gave her a little TLDR, too long, don't read, and transfer her the phone call. 30 minutes goes by and she comes out from the back, and I was like, oh my God, that phone call was so long. And she's like, yeah, no kidding. And I was like, well, like, what happened? And she's like, I don't know, nothing really. She wants a personal trainer who's not a Gemini.
I don't blame her.
Really?
And I'm a Gemini, and I don't blame her.
No, but that was
But
just...
that's fucking insane.
No, it's
like, she sat there and woke up that day and was like, I'm going to do this.
It really sounded, though, like someone, like, did something to her in the job. Like, it was, like, scary. Like, the way that she sounded on the phone sounded like someone, like, punched her from the staff.
She's never, like, been in a situation... Like, can you imagine getting that angry about that?
Like, whether or not someone's, like the astrology sign?
Yeah. Like, you're that worked up. I want that life. I want that to be my problem.
I want that to be my problem, too. And I think she had this, like, whole mindset where she's like, since I'm a Scorpio, which I am, she's like, I can't be around Geminis, which I think is crazy because I always get, like... I just, like, ride with the Geminis.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think maybe she's the problem.
Right.
Because if you're going to call a gym to complain, demanding speaking to a manager or corporate, and it's only about... You don't want a Gemini as your personal trainer. Well, babe, you got... Well, I guess she doesn't have bigger fish to fry.
No, I was gonna say, I think that's the biggest fish. That's the biggest fish.
That's her biggest
She's
fish
gonna
to
be
fry.
frying.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
I need that.
I need that too, dude. I sometimes really admire people that can go to places and they can just bitch about, like, the craziest things. Like, this one time we had this woman who came in. This is another job that I have. I work at a restaurant. And she came in and she was just like, I need to have this pasta shape with this sauce, which we could not accommodate. And I was just like, girl, like, we cannot do that here.
Right.
And so she's like, well, you know what? I'm going to get you fucking fired for that. And I wanted to be like, girl, my coworkers haven't been fired for sexual harassment. Like,
You think they give a fuck about you? No, for
this
real.
is also a restaurant. Like, what do you think is going to happen? Because we don't have a pasta shape. We don't have the tagliatelle with the cacio e pepe sauce. Okay. Babe. The fucking whole bar team is sharing a bag of blow, and they're not getting fired. Like, please be so for real. Like, they had someone drop off an 8-ball.
You're like, I know 3 bitches that are sleeping with the manager right now. I don't think HR is going to really do much about this, but I could go ahead and forward the message along if you'd like.
Yeah, I can let them know. And that bitch left a review online. And it was so... and she made it sound like it was worse than it would actually happen.
Of course. Well, of course. It's how it happened in her head.
And her head for she literally was like, they were so uncouth, and the way they spoke to me, it was just pure detritus coming out of their mouth and all that shit. I just wanted to say those 2 words because I fucking love those 2 words. But she really, it was the most like, it was just like grammatically incorrect, and it was just like she was going off and just.
She's probably reading it to her phone.
Yeah, no, and like just like typing with her eyes closed, and she's just like guessing.
The bitch with the curly hair.
The bitch with the curly hair. Mm-hmm. It's always been that. I'm like waiting for the day that someone writes a review about me and be like, that fucking curly hair girl with the fat ass, and I'll be like, okay.
Imagine getting to hear that in front of like all your peers, like your boss reading that, like that fucking thick juicy bitch with the curly hair
and that fat ass, and she was just a bad server, but her ass was so fat. Like, I would be fine with that. You could literally say like the meanest thing after saying all those things. I wouldn't care. Because you stated a fact.
Me either. I trust you. Maybe I was in the wrong then.
Maybe at that point,
maybe
like,
I was in the wrong.
Because if they can notice all the good things happening, like maybe it was me. You know what I mean? Like,
and I apologize. Like, manager, log in. I would like to send her an apology personally.
Yeah, that's the only time I'd ever do that.
Oh, I can't. Like, I've never worked a customer service job until like this past month. And I will say it's like I'm at the point like in the beginning stages, like it's like the honeymoon phase. Like I find it funny when the people try to yell at me or act crazy. I'm like, okay, bitch, like you're gonna get your Lil Wayne shirt, calm the fuck down. Like it's Gucci. Like I don't give a fuck if Donatella Versace dropped it off. Watch how you speak to me. But some lady did call the other day to complain on me, and she was like, the young lady with the long dark hair, and I was like, oh. I was like the pretty one. Yeah, that was me.
One. She like has like these like magnetic eyes. Like
yeah, like she's like a down ass bitch with a chill ass vibe. That one. And these people are in Beverly Hills. They would have a stroke if I were to ever say shit like that near them.
The way we were driving through Beverly Hills the other day, we both got off from work blasting Vagina by Cupcake, and then did the Britney Spears remix.
And then the California Girls remix.
Wow. People were clutching their fucking pearls in Beverly Hills when we were driving through.
Yeah. They've never met a bitch like us in their life. I don't know why I did that. It's not even anything.
We both went SMH. I love abbreviating things, but I work with so many millennial people that they don't know what I'm saying.
I'm tired of old money because the bitches we got to deal with in customer service are millennials. Like, you guys are old money. Like, I need bitches who are going to clock our gag.
But even the new money girls wouldn't either. Like, I feel like...
Really?
Here's my thing is, old money people are so much nicer than new money people. But the girls that get it. Like,
you know what? Yeah,
like
maybe.
Separate, like...
Maybe.
Because, like, also, like, speaking in terms of, like, age and stuff, like, working, like, with millennials, like, I will say some shit where I'll be like, that fucking pasta slays. It's literally my truth. I love it so much. Like, the sauce is my truth or something. They'll be like, can you say that in a normal way? And I can't. I literally am to the point where I talk so Gen Z that when people point out the way that I talk, I can't comprehend what they're saying.
I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Like, one time... was saying, he was like, I have to go to work today. I'm not happy about it. But he's like, but you would say, it's the way I have to work today, and that fucking sucks. Or it's like some shit like that.
Well,
and
I mean,
I'm like,
how else would you say it?
But that's what I'm saying is like, I just don't understand.
Don't strip us of our personality.
That's what I'm saying. I can't do that.
We're not being brainwashed by society.
I literally got to the point where it was running a little rampant though. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, there was one time at work where I had this couple and we were just like vibing. Like, I knew that they were on like the same wavelength that I was, but I think I took it I took it a step forward a little bit because they're like, what are you doing after work today? And I literally said, I'm showing Hole in the clubs tonight. Like, I was like, I'm going to go to WeHo and show Hole. And they were like, you lost us. They were like, what does that even mean? And I was like, well, okay, so showing Hole mean it's not like physically showing Hole. It's like, I'm gonna go out.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
Yeah.
Showing Hole is a mindset. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be beautiful. Like, people don't get that. Like, when someone says I'm gonna pop my pussy, it's like, I'm not actually gonna like fucking like pop it to the ground. Like,
Not yet.
Not yet, obviously. Like, once I learn the splits. But it's a mindset. Like, I'm going to be gorgeous. I'm going to be in the club. I'm going to be perceived, but I don't care because I'm having fun with my girls.
Showing whole just means like being vulnerable and beautiful, I think. Like, I'm being vulnerable.
Exactly.
I'm going to just give it all to the dance floor.
Yeah. And I'm going to
sexy.
And I'm just going to let the music take me.
Yeah, it's just me against the music.
It's me against the music. And that's what that is.
And I'm just like, what do they not get? Like, that's literally, when you say show hole, like, that's automatically, even if I didn't know, like, that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Because someone's like, I'm going to show my hole. I'm like, oh, they're going to have, like, so much fun being themselves tonight.
I really thought that they were going to be so down with what I was saying, too. Like, I really thought
that's just a heartbreak.
I know, because we were, like, kikiing the entire time, just, like, giggling, being like, slay, yes, like, all that. And then as soon as I was like, I'm going to show hole, they were like... can we get our check?
Haters.
There was also another time, I don't even know what compelled me to say this, but I thought it was funny. In hindsight, maybe it was a little, but there was like apparently this older woman and her husband, and they were like causing a lot of ruckus. And
of course they were.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I get mistaken for a manager a lot, and I think it's because of how I carry myself on the floor.
Yeah.
And I was walking by, and she was like, "Excuse me, are you in charge here?" And
it could be.
I literally, I'm not even kidding, verbatim said, "Well, I'm in charge of all the men here, but." And she was so old. She was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can go get you someone right now, actually," because
I said,
I'm in charge of all the men here. What did you not get about that? I told a couple of my coworkers, and they thought it was so funny that I told like a straight male coworker, and he's like, "I don't get it. It's not funny." And I was like, "Well, obviously you wouldn't get it because it's not about you. Well, it's about you. It's about you. It's
about
bitch.
you, but it's about you, but not for you.
It's about you, but not for you. Exactly.
That's like, it's funny. Like, sometimes I think about it, like, work, even, hell, can I fucking speak a sentence?
Wait, why are we both stuttering? Because I am too. Are we okay? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I think it's our ADHD.
I think somebody's trying to censor us. We're being censored, by the way. We don't actually stutter. Or like,
we don't ever stutter. I've never stuttered in my life.
No, me either. We say everything with our chest, so I just find it funny that now that the cameras are on, we're stuttering.
Someone's like putting a curse on us. Like, that's like kind of crazy.
That's what it is. So if we're off, like...
And if I don't make sense when I speak, it's not because it's me. It's because someone put a hex on me.
And it's your fault for not being able to interpret it.
Yeah,
so.
because usually I speak with such eloquence and
couth.
And I have a lot of couth. Decorum. And I speak every word with proper diction.
Diction and enunciation.
I think
exactly.
Are they the same thing?
I have no idea.
Right.
I hope so.
I think so.
Enunciation.
And you know what? We are under attack.
No, like, genuinely.
No, we're literally. Acha.
But I was going to say, like, I have never, like, again, I haven't worked much customer service. I don't have much customer service under my belt. According to my resume, I do, because I'm a fucking liar. Lie on your resume. What, like, why are you guys not lying on your resume? You're never going to get a job.
Lie on your resume.
They're never going to check, and you get trained. And even if you don't get trained, well, then fuck it. You had a job for a week, and they fire you, and you get one paycheck. Who gives a shit?
Wait, but also... specifically talking about lying. See, I'm starting again. So who the fuck? One of you is gonna
release her.
Yeah, one of you is gonna get it. But anyway, I'm gonna own this right now. We need to bring back lying to rich people, and especially in Los Angeles, lying. You're talking about lying on a resume. Lying to people, rich people specifically, who have connections, is the best way to get a job here, because they will never fact check, and they will believe anything that comes out of your mouth. I'm literally writing a piece right now called "On the Art of Lying in Los Angeles, How Mark Cuban Became My Uncle," because that has opened many doors for me. Not that I've ever taken advantage of it, but here's an example. There was one night we were out, and this guy was talking like at us, like not like, he's not having a conversation. He sees really beautiful women existing, and he thinks boasting and talking about what he does is going to make us sleep with him. So he didn't care what we had to say at all.
No.
And so at one point I start trying to like resonate with him, and I was just like, fuck, like, yeah, I really get the struggle. Like, it's really tough. And he's like, yeah, like, what are you talking about? And I was like, Well, I mean, I wrote a couple episodes of 30 Rock, and it's just so hard to like deal with people recognizing me and my work.
Yeah.
And that literally stopped him and like everything that he was doing. And he was like, you wrote a couple episodes of 30 Rocks. Like, is there any way that I can get my assistant to reach out to your assistant and like blah, 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 blah. And I'm literally gonna.
Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry, I should have covered. I didn't cover.
I don't care.
And I apologize. Okay, perfect.
I literally don't care.
No.
I literally don't care.
Okay, perfect. But anyway, he was like, can my assistant reach out to your assistant? I was like, absolutely not. Like, no, like I don't give out freebies. Like I'm not a charity. So no, my assistant cannot reach out to you. I was such a fucking cunt to this guy afterwards.
Good.
Like I was dishing back what he was dishing to me and my girl. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure the same guy, or it might have been like someone else in that same night. Same situation. This guy's like talking at me and it's like pissing me off. And then I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Like it's so, I hate bringing him up because every time I bring him up, people always freak out. But like, he's my uncle. I don't know if you know him. His name is Mark Cuban. And the amount of guys that have been gagged and they're like, wait, really? Like, do you want to come on this boat this weekend and we're gonna fly on? I can buy you a Cartier bracelet and blah 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 blah. But can I meet your uncle Marky? But I'm like, no, I really don't like bringing people around my uncle Marky Mark.
The old Marky.
Yeah, the old Marky. All that being said, just lie to people.
Just lie, dude. That's the only thing that's gonna get us ahead in this life, dude. And then once you lie so much, shit just starts to work out. I also used to say Pitbull's my uncle in elementary school.
Right.
Cut to literally 2024 getting flown out by Pitbull.
That's manifestation.
That's like, you lie to a point. It's not lying. You're manifesting. I manifested that maybe one day I'll have a master's degree that I put on my resume to get a job.
And do we have it?
No, not yet.
But we're working on it.
But like, it may be something I do. But that's not my fault that they don't check.
Yeah, but you should have just lied.
No, I did. Like, yeah. Lie on your resume. You guys are being too honest. Straight up.
It's just becoming to a point where it's like, honesty is only going to get you so far. Sometimes you got to be bigger and just lie.
Lie, dude. These workplaces don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Like, if you want to tell someone you're a CEO of a company, maybe try it and see what happens. The worst they can do is say no. Or ostracize you from that entire general area of the job. But it's worth a shot.
Like, it's a 50-50 draw.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 draw.
You're going to fail if you don't try anyways.
Yeah.
So why not try and then fail?
Should we just start lying to people?
Yeah, I was thinking that. Because you know what? I actually do feel like I want to start doing that more at work. Like, I want to start lying more at work. Just because we get so many rich people
isn't wrong.
No, because they're so out of touch. They're not even going to remember the story by the time they walk out the door.
Yeah. And it can get you so far just making shit up to people. I even like when I've gone to like bigger parties at like parties in the hills and stuff, like you have to just like lie your way to the job.
Yeah.
There was one party I went to in LA. The first party I went to in the hills, I got tackled to the ground by security. But they weren't specifically tackling me. They were tackling the guy next to me, who then dominoed into me, and I got brought to the ground. Thank God I was wearing assless chaps, so the leather took the impact. My entire ass was out, but my ass didn't get hurt. And also the cushion from my cheeks, and it would have been fine. But then I get up, and first of all, I'm in this sickening outfit. I'm wearing bright red juicy heels. They say juicy all over them. I'm wearing my leather assless chaps. I'm wearing a thong underneath. And then I'm wearing a black lace top. Tits are out and a veil. And they decked me into the ground, and then I got up. I was literally meeting this guy I was talking to who's like a skateboarder / model. And we'll probably have to bleep that part out because that's so embarrassing to say out loud.
I was like this.
Yeah, you're like, right? So he's riddled with STDs. Okay. Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, what?
It's giving, yeah, he was able to do a kickflip and do chlamydia too. Or,
yeah.
Kickflip.
You can't spell skateboarder without
chlamydia. Yeah. Yeah. So exactly. So we're meeting.
STD. Is there a T in skateboard? You can't spell skateboarder without STD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot spell skateboard without STD. Oh my God, dude. Cut the mics now because that was it. That was it.
You heard it here first, and if you ever hear that again, just know where it came from. We needed to copyright that.
Where it came from. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I like the way our brains work.
No, our brains literally just did that. But so I was meeting up with him, and then I wasn't able to get into the club, and I was like, this is so annoying. And then we like rolled up to this other party, and then that party, no one was dancing, and it was an open bar. I got fucking shit-faced. I start doing the worm in front of everyone, and then I get on the wall and start twerking on the wall in my ass's chaps.
Yeah. I would have done anything to be there, I think.
Literally, the security guard, like, not even hitting on me, he was like, I've been working these events for a really long time. I can honestly tell you I've never seen anything as incredible as what you just did. He's like, you are the only person I've ever seen who's genuinely enjoying themselves, not giving a fuck, and being the center of attention all at the same time. And I was like, that's being juicy mama.
That's a lifestyle, babe.
That's a lifestyle, babe. And that's what being a juicy mama is. And what was I doing? Showing whole.
That's showing whole.
That's showing whole. That was showing whole.
That is showing whole. Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna get emotional.
I'm still like with the STD and skateboard thing. That was crazy.
No, that was crazy.
Yeah.
See, like, what are we doing in customer service when we should be writing a book? Like, that shit would have went hard in a book.
It's gonna go hard. Oh my God.
Bless you.
What is going on? Are you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we're being set up right now.
I do too. I'm really not enjoying that because I am sensitive and I don't like when that stuff happens.
Right. No.
What is going on? You skinny bitches are wearing evil! And then big fat bitches will burn in hell. That is so crazy. I don't even know who said that.
I've never heard it until you started saying it. And then it came up on my TikTok. And I was like,
okay, yeah. So then you did eventually see it.
So the government is watching.
It is really fucking freaky how I feel like I have this whole bit where I'm like, AI or our phones remind me of the things I don't have, which is a man who's actually listening to me. Because I could be telling a guy like the exact thing that I want, like let's say it's a dress, like to the T, and he will just get the opposite of that. Meanwhile, I'll open up my phone and the first ad is that dress exactly.
Or when Natalie said about her lighter.
The lighter was fucking crazy. Because, okay, TLDR, we were hanging out with our friend. She had this insane lighter. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It had like gems and everything in it. And I don't like smoke, so I never have a lighter on me. I never use it. Like, there's no reason for me to have one. And I'm just like talking to her about it. And then I go home and the first ad that comes up is that fucking lighter.
That shit was crazy.
That was crazy. Because there's no reason that should have been like on my like radar.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. Dude, I was spitting water out. I'm like, did I just get lip filler? Like,
oh my
what's
God.
going on?
When I got lip filler, wait, I need to tell the story that I was telling you guys yesterday. So my gyno is a man. That is such a crazy segue from my lip filler to okay, anyway, my gyno is a man. I fucking love him. He's so great. He makes me feel so comfortable, so safe. Anyway, I adore this man and I'm so comfortable around him. But there was one time I saw him out in public and it was so weird. I had just gotten lip filler done, so my lips were all like I couldn't really because you talk like it's so, I can't even describe. It's, you don't feel or know where your mouth is, and
like when you get your wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, like any kind of medical procedure, you're like, what the fuck is going on? And I pulled up to the CPK in Beverly Hills because that was the only thing I could afford, obviously, even though I just paid money for lip filler. And literally, they seat me next to the only other table that is in the restaurant, which happened to be my gyno with his entire family. And we did not share a single glance. We did not catch each other's eye, not even say hello, nothing. And I'm there like trying to eat my chicken Caesar salad. Food is literally falling out of my mouth because I couldn't, like, he was like, what the fuck is she like on fucking LSD or something? Like, is she okay? Like, it probably looked like I was on PCP or something. Just being like spitting it all out of myself.
See, you're better than me because I am so annoying. Like, I'd have been like, oh my God, that's my gyno. Oh my God, hey.
Like, he fingers me. Like, I would have said that as a joke. Yeah, in front of his wife. Like, oh my God, he fingers me too. Like, how does he do 1 or 2 fingers for you? And she would have like actually been like, can you fucking KYS?
She would have had a fucking conniption.
But I wonder if that's like Because it's one of those things where I don't know, like if I've seen my other doctors in public, I've been like, hi, how are you? What's going on? But the gyno,
That's like unspoken territory of like
unspoken, because you've literally you've locked eyes with my cervix. You have fingered me, locked eyes with my cervix, and you know what my ovaries look like. I don't know what my ovaries look like. You know what I mean? I just like, I don't think, not that I don't trust them. I love my gyno, but if I saw him in public again, like same deal. Like I can't, it's an unspoken thing where I cannot talk to you.
Right.
Because you know what I don't know.
Yeah. My has taken me places I wouldn't even go without a gun. Have you seen that? I don't know what that had to do with anything.
Did you see my face? I was going to be like, elaborate on that. Because what do you mean your is taking you places you haven't gone?
I don't know. I saw it from Ashby's Finsta. But I can't stop saying it.
I wish you could. I was waiting for a story because my probably taking me places I shouldn't have been.
No. To be honest, no. To be honest, no.
I've done some crazy
I'm a fucking lame ass bitch. Like I'm the craziest bitch.
That is such a lie because you will literally be like, oh, nothing ever happens in the IE. Meanwhile, I could listen to like, you can give me an hour-long special about the crazy shit that's gone on, like your family lore or your life.
I know. That's what I mean. Like I'm so crazy, but I'm also like, I think that's where like part of me is like mysterious, and I think that's like my work character is like sexy and mysterious.
Yeah.
And then I also do want to give sexy and mysterious. Like I want to give like Alexa Demi sexy and mysterious, but also like
bad bitch from the IE.
Yeah.
Here's my lore.
Yeah.
And here's who I fucked up.
Because I'm trying to not bite off these bitches in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Like because I straight up think I have a personality disorder or something, but I'll hear something funny or like I'm turning into Juicy Mama. Like this bitch says something and I start saying it and I'm like you start doing this and then I start doing and it's so unconscious. So I'm like being around all these people now. I'm like, oh my God, I have a fucking identity. I'm like, I'm going to have an identity crisis because I'm copying you.
No, wait.
Like, you're like, I'm copying.
But I get so flattered because I have been told that people will say or do things the way that I say or do them.
Yeah.
Like literally there are still people that I've worked with back in Philly, like at my Philly jobs, that will be like, we still talk like how you talk.
Yeah.
Or like we'll still say like a joke you said or like do like something. Like it's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I just don't even like know about it because like when I just do things, I just do them.
Yeah. You're a lot of bitches' muse. You owe a lot of people owe you money. If you're watching this and you have said anything she said, you owe her money. And you could email one of us. Email us at management@thirdstrikeproductions.co.
Do we have that email?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Email that shit. Yeah. And make the subject Juicy Mama, I appreciate you or some shit like that.
Juicy Mama, I love you. That's what I think they should all say. Subject, Juicy Mama, I love you.
Juicy Mama, I love you. Juicy Mama, you're a bad bitch. Actually, write a haiku with Juicy Mama. Juicy, wait, what's it? 575?
575.
Juicy Mama. Juicy Mama. Yay. I love that girl and her ass. Juicy is my life.
You did that shit on the fly.
Juicy Mama, yay.
Juicy Mama, yay.
I love that girl and her ass. Juicy is my life. Are you kidding me?
I want one now. Jess is...
Jess is so sexy.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I love her and her big boo ass. She is thick and gorge.
You're in the wrong career field.
I'm in the wrong career
Goodbye,
field.
customer service. Hello, poetry.
Hello, poetry. I used to write some sickening poetry when I was growing up too. I have to get back into that. I used to write like funny and then super deep. Like I would be, not even kidding you, I would clock into my shift at the gas station. And I would be writing poetry in that bitch. Like
that's like euphoria. That like gives euphoria.
Yeah, and like someone would like from New Jersey would like walk in and be like, "Can you pump my gas for me?" And I would literally be in the middle of like a fucking sonnet. I'd be like, "No, honestly, I don't know. I can't. Not now. I'm busy being the next Walt Whitman."
And you're like, "Juicy Mama, yay!
Juicy Mama, yay!" Like, get the fuck out of my gas station. By the way, yes, it's $30 a gallon. Like, whatever.
Yeah, it's literally $30.
Now it is, at least. Dude, that was probably the craziest jobs I've ever worked was. And it really made me question how my mom felt about me, because she is the one who got me the job at the gas station. My mom got me the job at the gas station, and I remember being like, is this my punishment for existing? Like, is this I was the surprise of the family. I was like 16 at the time.
Okay.
But I was the surprise of the family, and I was like, is this I thought I was like the favorite. Am I just like getting is this like the treatment now? Like, what's going on? Because I used to work this seasonal job at a country club, and then I wouldn't work in the winters because I would just, fuck it. I was like 16. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I did have another job, but I wasn't working as much as she wanted me to work.
Right.
And she came home one day and she's like, I got you a job at a gas station. And I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Because in my mind, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to be like, I work at a gas station. Bitches are going to be clowning on me. Truly. People will come up to me like, yeah, Meg Tilton works at a fucking $2.99 per gallon. Like, shut up, bitch. I could literally put sugar in your car, when you're pumping your gas.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was pissed. And then turns out the people that owned it were just the epitome of what what you think someone from Pennsylvania is. Granted, they were really nice, but they were literally the biggest Trump supporters ever. The one guy, I ended up having to file a police report for sexual harassment. And my mom, I remember, I didn't tell her about it or tell anyone about it because I didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
And she was so mad at me. She's like, why wouldn't you tell me that this man was sexually harassing you? And I was like, well, you got me the job and you wanted me to be excited about you getting me the job. So I just dealt with it. You know what I mean? Whatever.
I didn't want to offend you.
She drove all the way to the gas station. He wasn't there. She found out where he was from someone else, drove all the way to where he actually was, and it freaked the fuck out of him. But anyway, yeah, that was a crazy experience because there was this one time, this guy, I am working a night shift, which a 16-year-old should never be working a night shift by herself. I should have been working at the gas station, period. Let's get that across the board. I should not have been there. Kathy, that was a choice. But anyway, for $7.25 an hour.
Oh.
Anyway, working at the gas station, I hear, but worse. It literally felt like someone was shoving a steak knife in your ear. This man comes in clearly so fucking inebriated. He was gone, dude. Out of his mind. And he was like, I think I need to pump air in my tires. And I went outside to look at his car. Just, he didn't have any rubber on his wheel. There was no rubber. There was no wheel. It was gone. On all of every part of it, there was no rubber. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was like, how did you drive this here? How weren't you pulled over? How did this car move? And he was just like, I was out. And I'm like, yeah, you were somewhere for sure. You were currently out now. That didn't answer my question.
How the fuck did that vehicle make it into here is what I'm wondering.
And how are you? He was like, I just need to pump some air. And I was like, I'm going to call my manager, call the police. And then they pulled up, breathalyzed him. My man was triple over the limit. Gone. He probably thought he was at fucking Six Flags. So he had no idea where he was.
He probably just thought it was a little flat.
Yeah, he thought the rubber was gone. Gone. That shit was crazy. And
I love you're running on hubcaps, my love.
My love. How did you get here? How did you get here?
My love, that's straight up rim.
No, it was when I tell you it was rim to concrete, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Sir, how did you get here? I was out. That didn't answer a damn thing for me. And that was how he answered. And then he left that night. And I fear that's a wrap on the first episode of the WELP Reviews.
Yeah, so if any of you guys are bartenders or customer service people or waitresses, or you just have had crazy ass shit happen at work, please bang our line, bang Juicy's line at Juicy Mama. We're going to put it up here. Yeah, yay.
Until next time, folks, it's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're both wearing Juicy Mama shirts. So
available soon.
Available soon. Different sizes, different styles. It's going to be iconic, you guys.
Right, quiet on the set. Camera speed, down production, take 1.